Look how on fire I am! Hello everybody, I am Moldy, and this is Hellpoint once again. We still need to reroute the power to the high ateliers or whatever you call that place. And the only place that I can do that from is Port Isoadin. It'll be very deep down in there. That's where it is, deep underground, far beneath the silos, which I happen to have a key for that will allow me to get in there without having to go the long roundabout way. And I'll just slap this so that if I die, I will just happen to come back right there. And this is the way I need to go. This takes me down, and I will be able to get in his. There's gonna be something crawling out of there. Yep, I'll go ahead and slap you a few times while you're still invincible. Get that energy for my healing juice. Yeah, go ahead and flick all the rocks you want at me, you stupid hands. There's nothing you can do to stop me. Your little pebbles will do nothing to me. And then we go to the silos. Slap this breach. That way if I fall and die like I did before, I will not have a long way back to get here. Mine. A nice antimatter gyro. And right here we got another code for one of those eyes. A pattern, I4 562479747. Yep, a lot of code to remember, and there's no notepad you have in your inventory that keeps track of this shit. So you'll have to keep track of it yourself, either memorize it, write it down, or look it up online. And here we go into the silo, and we got ourselves a very nasty problem right off the bat. And there we go. I'll just cut you up something fierce. Come on now. Oh, don't do the spinnies. Doesn't matter, you still didn't hit me and you still got all killed and shit. And you, mister, you can fuck right off. And there's another one right here ready to get his spine chopped out. And down here is what appears to be a death hole, but is actually a glass floor, as you can tell by the fat guys walking around on there, who happen to be guarding a thing that I'm probably not going to use, but it is worth grabbing. Let's not deal with these guys right now. I'll just take that tram activation key, and I will be on my way. Going down the silos, and there's no one here to stop me. I'll make my way down, and maybe I'll find those Axions I left behind when I missed that jump, unless I died at some other point that I don't remember. It is very possible that I might have died somewhere else before coming back here. Yep. I was climbing my way up from the bottom here in one of the earlier episodes, and then I missed a jump and fell to my death. And is that a hidden door over there? It looks like it might be the sort of panel that would open up if I press X on it, but it's not. Ain't no hidden door, that isn't. And if we just go through here, I'll just need to get rid of you and figure out exactly where I need to go. Hey, there's my ghost. What you still doing here, ghost? You can't get me, stupid. So apparently I didn't die elsewhere on my way back here, and that dumbass ghost of mine done stumbled into the bottomless hole of death. I'll just take this thing over here. It is Major Thespian armor. How delightful. Never gonna use it. It looks weird. It's got a big stupid neck thing that I don't like. And we'll just have to ring you boys out. And ring out. Triple ring outs. Victory is now belonging to me. Yeah, this is the right place. If I go here, there's the guys that I just knocked down. I kind of thought they'd fall into the endless death hole down there, but they found a safe place to land. This way leads down to the console. And there's a hand. Get out of here, you fingery son of a bitch. And we're going to drop down safely to get to that console that will allow me to send the power to the high ateliers. And the console is right there. Very deep down. Now let's just enter access code. A notification display says 72501. So that's 72501. Access granted. State of emergency in effect. Irid Novo power supply in safe mode. Lift state of emergency protocols. Architect credentials recognized. Lifting state of emergency for Irid Novo power grid. Relay power to the high ateliers. Power is being relayed to the high ateliers. Please stand by. Power relayed to the high thing. And there we go. That's what I needed to do here. And it's time to warp right the fuck on out of here. And there is a way of getting back up. I just go back up the way that I came, and that first drop-off has an elevator that you don't notice at first glance. Hey, dude, I did the thing. What news do you have? The power to the ateliers has been restored. I saw that. Good job. I imagine it must have been quite a challenge. No, not really. Just a few tricky jumps is all. The air feels charged with energy. Can you feel it? We've got the patch and the power. We're all set to head to the ateliers. I'll meet you there, next to the interface sanctum. Stay safe. Alright, and that's where we're going now. We're heading to the end of the game, to what I believe to be the true ending of Hellpoint. Here we are. Data requirement met, granting access to the high ateliers. Well done, we can finally meet. Yes, we can. Oh, great author who created me, who is definitely a rogue AI. Let's just see here. High ateliers, yes, I know where I am. Door opens, we got ourselves another breach here. And I can just jam those Axions into my body. More equipment load, free up my ability to move some. Was there something right here? Yes, something written on the ground. Through chaos we shape everything. Our gods are dead, our cities are in decay. We must die so that a new man can rise from the ashes. Well, that's very poetic and whatnot. Button! Access denied. Fuck you too, Button! We got ourselves one of those machines that lets us upgrade the Healy juice and get more healing out, but I ain't got no healing proficiency. So I'm stuck without that. And here we've got a guy who is armed with the exact same weapons as me, but he's wearing the wrong clothes, and that makes him an ass face. Come on, ass face. I'll shield bash the hell right out of you. Stop blocking and fight me like a man. Give up the shield, master. I want to cut your face off. You just gonna sit there and block me all day? Or what? Is your AI broken or something? Stop being so turtly. I'll break your defenses if I can. Do you have like unlimited stamina or something? I'm starting to think you just might, and you won't drop your damn guard. Fine, fuck you. If you ain't gonna fight, then you ain't gonna get fought. Well, you gonna do something? You stupid pony. That's right, I called you a pony. Ha! Oh, you got your defense back up just in time. Button! Access still denied for the room that I am inside of. And there's the key. Button. Opens bridge. And before I go stepping out, I'm gonna go ahead and hit this obvious hidden door here. And open. Let's see what lies beyond the river of radioactive ooze, an encellium ingot, and artillery P-17. Definitely not worth the radiation poisoning. But what are you gonna do? I'll sit here and just smack you a few more times, you and your undropping shield of defending. Look at you, stuck in the wall. That's what you get for not letting go of the shield. Stupid. I hope he doesn't suddenly come to his senses while I'm in the process of talking to somebody. That would be a real pain in the ass. Of course, I mean having a sword wedged between my ass cheeks. You're here. I've been lost for longer than I can remember. I was frozen, facing a shadow. I was frozen. Seeing your eyes gives me a sliver of hope. There's no reason to wait any longer. I'm ready. Good. I'll inject the patch while the interface is busy with you, its protege. Just keep it busy long enough. I should be able to get the puncturer operational within a few minutes. Let's go. And now we have set into motion the things for what I believe to be the true ending of the game. And there's also a couple of things over here. A stamina module. And another broken EVA suit. Well, now that I don't need it anymore, I'm finding it all over the place. And there it is. That is the author. And there's the dude who's helping me get the ending that I'm after. Hello, author. Welcome, Spawn. It has been a long and difficult journey for you, I'm sure, full of enriching realizations and improvements. Did you know that only 14% of you make it this far? I believe you do. What you know is incredibly valuable. Your service in the project is invaluable. As we speak, a near infinity of parallel versions of you are still hard at work to solve the problem. This is forbidden knowledge, but we are acquainted now. You can rest. You have completed your duty in this world. Surely by now you have witnessed and understood the value of the ultimate sacrifice, the origin of our enterprise. You overcame fear. You are ready. I know. Oh, we have so much left to talk about, but trust me, in the next state, we will be able to communicate on a level of bandwidth that you cannot conceive within this world. So, it is time now. Come to me, walk forward with courage. And now the options I have. It has been an honor to serve. See you on the other side. Surrender data. I don't understand a single thing you say. What ultimate sacrifice? So you're the mass AI, but you said you were Zik. I don't know about infinite other versions, but I'm taking you down. I think I'm gonna go ahead and take him down. That's the thing I would do. Think about this seriously. You've been gifted with great privileges and opportunities. Every one of you is meaningful, and there can be no greater cause for you to give yourself to. This is your greatest destiny. Surrender data? Nah, I'ma keep my data. I understand you are confused. After what you've been through, it is only normal to react with violence. Well, I shall indulge you. Most of you are resistant to the idea of sacrifice, but we forgive you. Now rise to the challenge, Spawn. And here we go. Now we face the interface. I will just chop your arms and your face, and you seem to be not trying to kill me because you're just circling around the arena. He just kinda does this sometimes. He's got a lot of different attacks involving lasers, and he can change the layout of this arena when he isn't glitching out like this. This is actually a pretty difficult fight when it works properly. But when he sits here doing this, you get a lot of free shots in. He also drove me absolutely batshit insane while I was trying to fight him on my own file, because he kept dragging me off the goddamn arena with some of his attacks. But I guess I got off easy this time. So are you gonna maybe orient yourself properly and actually fight me, or... Okay, I think he's actually going for it now. Yep. There we go. I didn't want to go through this fight and not have him actually fight. There's the missiles. There we go. So now, what are you doing? Are you bugging out again? Yeah, I think he's bugging out again. Why couldn't you be this buggy when I fought you on my own time rather than knocking me off the arena so many times? Okay, there you go. I think. Nope, there you don't go. You're not in position to attack me! I guess he just doesn't feel like putting up a fight. You stupid ass interface. Why you gotta be such a stupid? He changes the elevations of all these platforms when he works properly, like that, and then he starts firing lasers and shit. It is a much more difficult battle when he works properly, and the fucking elevation changes can fuck up your dodges and shit, and then you end up dying from hits that you would have normally dodged. Well, that right there is one of the things that made me almost smash my monitor while fighting this guy on my own. And when he was just one tiny scratch away from death, too. Well, let's try that again, shall we? Oh, you're actually trying to fight me this time. I can deal with that. You ain't a tough opponent by any means. You just have an impenetrable defense if you never drop your shield. Which leads me to believe that enemy characters like that have infinite stamina. which is kind of bullshit. They should not have infinite stamina, because I battered the hell out of his shield and it did not break his guard at all. You saw it. That is, if you were paying any attention to the video at all. Anywho, I'ma grab my stuff and I'm coming for you, Mr. Interface. And, alright, he's not bugging out this time. He's going straight for it. And that's the missiles I thought was the big laser that usually follows them rapid fire shots. And now you're trying to reorient yourself, which you are actually doing quite successfully. And now you get to see this battle in full glory as it was intended to be. And with actual difficulty, actual gameplay elements, and not just buggy AI doing all that weird shit and just allowing me to wail on it endlessly. Ow! He's shooting at me. Come on, bitch! I can avoid your lasers just by sidestepping. That, however, is a different story. I can still just sidestep it, but it's actually a much more dangerous attack. If you think about it, if you stay within the beam, he burns you down quickly, especially if you don't block any of those. And now there's the regular beam. Ow. Haha. Stupid. I'm a-dodging you now. And there's that full-blown laser beam. Look how on fire I am. And you shoot that, I inject myself with some juice. And I'm getting shot at with the big-ass beam. I'ma chop your wrist off. I'm gonna chop your wrist off. And then that will be the end. You ain't gonna be alive no more, because you need your wrist to live. There you go. I can't help wonder, how does a giant machine like this bleed when I cut it? And that was a blow directly to the back that I could not block or dodge because I was in the middle of a drop because I just stepped off that little platform. And that is the cause of many deaths that I had in my personal file against this interface. And we're gonna take another crack at him and hopefully be done with him in the next episode, because I'm all out of time for this one. So thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching. We'll see you again in the next one. Goodbye.